The ERi-TV news broadcast crew and I, Delete Sahaya, are now ready for your daily news briefing at 10:30 local time. But first, let us catch up with the major headlines. Training on film and drama production to youth in the southern region. Gazalam Zahel station contributing to raising public awareness. Trump tells Israel parliament that long and painful nightmare is finally over. And Iran suspends all cooperation with atomic energy watchdog. Proceeding with our reports. Theoretical and practical training on film and drama production has been provided to 37 youth in the southern region. The trainees were selected from the 12 subzones in the region. The training was organized in Amhara, covered the similarities and difference between film and drama, the role and director in drama and casting, film and drama directing, film production, the significance of a story, as well as script writing. Mr. Abraham Yohannes, Director General of Culture and Sports in the region, said that the objective of the training was to develop the capacity of youth and enable them to play their part in developing the cultural activities in the region. Mr. Habta Abdesfatien, Governor of the region, for his part expressed the readiness of the region administration to play its part in organizing similar training programs. Similarly, vocational training in various fields has been provided to 208 youth, including 57% female participants in the Amhara subzone. The trainees were from 5 administrative areas in the subzone. The training covered beauty salon management, electronics, as well as painting and drama directing. Mr. Filmon Mesfin, head of the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students branch in the subzone, noting the significance of the training in developing the capacity of youth and called on them to apply the skills they gained from the training to improve their livelihoods. Mr. Yamana Abera, administrator of the subzone, called on the trainees to turn the skills they acquired into becoming generating activities and develop their economic status. The Gazalam Zahel station in the Barawa subzone reported that it is significantly contributing in raising public awareness and controlling the prevalence of communicable diseases. Nurse Nagasti Gabher, head of the health station, noted that healthcare service provided by the station are improving from time to time and are making significant contribution in reducing maternal and infant mortality rate. Indicating that vaccination coverage from children under 5 years of age is increasing, Nurse Nagasti said that the health station is also providing mobile healthcare services to administrative areas of Adelogo, Talamja, and Adebzaga. She also stated that efforts are being exerted in collaboration with the community to address the shortcomings of the health station. Eritrean professional cyclist Henok Mulubraham, member of the Kazakhstan Astan team, won the third and final stage of the Tour de Kyushu held in Japan. The race covered 119.25 kilometers and Henok completed it in 2 hours, 36 minutes and 6 seconds. Henok stood third in the second stage and first in the third stage, winning the red jersey with total points he accumulated. Straight ahead is our international news after a short break. Welcome back. U.S. President Donald Trump has told cheering Israeli lawmakers that the long and painful nightmare is finally over after helping to broker the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas in Gaza. During the first such address by the U.S. President since 2008, Trump said the day would mark the movement that everything began to change and change much better. In the Middle East, the Trump's address to Israeli parliament in Knesset came a day that at last 20 living hostages held in Palestinian enclave were released by Hamas. Israel is releasing 250 Palestinian prisoners and more than 1,700 other Palestinians detained during the 2-year military operation in Gaza. The ceasefire that helped to broker was the most challenging breakthrough of them all, the most challenging breakthrough maybe ever, Trump said. He indicated that ending the war between Russia and Ukraine would be his next focus. Trump gave an insight into some of its recent conversations with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, saying he felt Israeli military campaign in Gaza has become bad and heated. The ceasefire in Gaza took effect on Friday morning after Israel and Hamas agreed to the first phase of the Trump's 20-point peace plan. The next phase are still to be negotiated. In his remark in the parliament, Netanyahu said he was committed to this peace. Iran has suspended the implementation of the Cairo Agreement with the International Atomic Energy Agency, Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has said in an interview in the state television. Cooperation has not been completely cut off, however, but rather temporarily put on hold. The agreement signed in September would have allowed the organization to resume inspections of the Iranian nuclear facilities after Tehran suspended them following Israeli and US bombing in June. The deal lost significance shortly after that. Britain, France and Germany, all signatories, told the 2015 nuclear accord triggered by the return of the UN sanction on Tehran. Araghchi also said that under the current conditions, Tehran sees no reason to continue nuclear talks with Britain, France and Germany. The Trump administration tried to revive nuclear talks with Iran earlier this year, but the attempt failed after Israeli strike the June triggered Iranian nuclear military and residential sites. Tehran has since accused Washington of sabotaging diplomacy and demanded guarantees and recognition of its rights before any resumption of negotiations. Russian security authorities said on Monday that they have thwarted a terrorist attack in Moscow targeting a senior Russian Defense Ministry official. According to the Russian Federal Security Service, 4 suspects have been detained in connection with the planned attack, including one Central Asian national identified as a direct perpetrator, as 3 Russian citizens accused of helping conceal the plot. The attack, allegedly organized by Ukrainian special services in cooperation with the leaders of the Islamic State, targeted a densely populated area of the Russian capital, the FSB said in a statement. Specialists estimated that the explosive device prepared by the suspect could have caused a lethal blast radius up to 70 meters. The criminal case has been opened under several articles of the Russian Criminal Code, including preparation of terrorist act and illegal handling of explosives. On our last report, floods caused by torrential rain have left a number of people trapped in vehicles in Spain's northeastern Catalonia region, officials said. Video on social media have emerged showing torrents and muddy water sweeping through the town of La Rapita and Santa Barbara in Tarragona province and moving everything in their path. The highest red alert has been declared in the coastal province of Spain's National Weather Agency. So far, there has been no reports of any death or injuries. Catalonia's Civil Protection Agency urged residents in Tarragona's Ebro Delta to stay indoors, and Amet warned of 180 millimeters of rain in 12 hours in the area. Train departure from the cities of Barcelona to Valencia in the neighboring Valencia region has been suspended until further notice, along with mainly coastal Mediterranean corridor. Several regions in the southern and eastern Spain, including the Balearic Islands, have in recent days been battered with heavy rain and flooding. Dear viewers, we've come to the end of tonight's news. Let's have a quick recap of the headlines. Training on film and drama production to youth in the southern region. Gazalamza Health Station contributing to raising public awareness. Trump tells Israeli parliament that the long and painful nightmare is finally over. And Iran suspends all cooperation with atomic energy watchdog. That wraps up our stories for tonight. Thanks for watching and have a good night.